tar or .tar is the default archiving format on Linux operating systems. A lot of people refer to these compressed file archives as tarballs, and there are plenty of different ways you can create and use them. Here we'll show you 15 tar commands for Linux that we think you'll find handy. Hi, this is Phil from Make Tech Easier, and this is 15 tar commands to try in Linux. Sometimes you need to pack multiple files and or directories into a single file. It's easier to transfer a single file over a network and even a USB stick because creating thousands of files on flash memory can be very slow. On operating systems such as Windows, this is typically done by archiving into zip files or RAR files. On Unix and various other flavors of Nix operating systems such as Linux, the go-to utility is tar. The name of this command is derived from tape archive, since it was initially designed long ago for backing up data on magnetic tape. Nowadays it can still be used for that purpose, although God knows why, but in most cases it's simply a method of creating so-called tarballs. The purpose of tarballs is to facilitate uploading, downloading and moving data around, or keeping backups. Consult the tar manual. Every command in Linux has a manual page. You can consult tar's manual by entering the following into your terminal. Type man, meaning manual, and then tar, and then you'll be presented with the manual for tar. Navigate through the content with your arrow keys, page up and page down, and press Q to quit the manual. Create a directory tarball. Here you can create a directory with 9 empty files in it so that you can test tar commands. First of all, you have to make a directory with the makedir command. Then you have to type a directory location, ampersand, the touch command, and finally the directory location with a specification of the number of directories. Now switch to a home directory using cd. To send the contents of a directory to the tar file, you type tar -cvf and the name of the file and test9. In this instance, C stands for create, V stands for verbose, which outputs what file is currently being added to the archive, useful for long-running jobs to see your progress, and F tells the utility to create a tar file with the name specified, test.tar. Append content to an existing tarball. To create another directory with empty files named from A to Z, type make directory, then the directory and file name, ampersand, and the touch command, and finally the directory and name specifying the files, A to Z. Now append it to the already existing tar archive with the R parameter, tar-rvf, test.tar, test-az. If you open test.tar, after you've created it in a graphical archive manager, you'll see the following content. List contents of a tar file. This is quite a simple one. Use the -t flag to list the contents of the tar file. tar -tf test.tar. Extract contents from tarball. In this case, the contents will be extracted into your current directory. Create a new directory and then switch to it and type make directory and then specify the directory, ampersand, cd to the directory you just created. Now extract the test.tar into the current directory with tar -xvf and the directory and name of the file. Create a compressed tarball, GZIP. If you intend to transfer the tar file through the network, making it a little smaller is good practice to increase transfer speed. Change back to your home directory, cd, then create a compressed tar file using the following syntax: tar -cvzf test.tar.gz test9. As you can see, the only difference is the added Z parameter, which instructs tar to use GZIP to compress the file. You can create even smaller compressed tarballs with the BZIP command. Instead of the Z parameter, you can use the J parameter to compress with BZIP. tar -cvjf test.tar.bz test9. This will further reduce the file size but take longer to compress and decompress. Extract a single file or directory. All you need to do here is append the exact name of the file or directory as it appears in the archive. So tar-xvf test.tar test9/7. This extracts only the test9/7 file. Extract only files or directories that match a pattern. Similarly, if you want to extract all the files that end in the JPG extension, all you have to do is type the same extract parameters, tar-xvf test.tar --wildcards, and then put in the wildcard for the file extension that you wish to search for, so *.jpg. Preserve file permissions. Permissions are important when creating tarballs out of documents, pictures and similar media, but if you're backing up your system, you can add the p parameter to preserve the file permissions, using the syntax tar -cvpf, etc. Delete files or directories from tarball. This works only on uncompressed tar files. The syntax is tar -f test.tar --delete file name. This removes the file name directory from the tarball, including the files it contains. Exclude files or directories from being added to tarball. Using the syntax tar -cvf test-exclude.tar --exclude, etc. As you can see, the file specified was excluded from the tar archive. Multiple exclude parameters can be added. Just simply chain them together. Stay in one file system. The syntax --1 file system can be added in a command such as tar cvpzf backup.tar.gz --1 file system /. This would back up your root file system, including other file systems you may have mounted in home, MNT, media, proc and so on. Preserve extended attributes. Besides file permissions, some Linux distros also have extended file attributes. To preserve all of them, add these parameters --acls --selinux --xattrs. So the syntax would be tar -cvpzf backup.tar.gz, etc. Create new directory for extracted files. Normally, tar extracts to your current directory, obviously. You can make a new directory with make directory new _directory and cd to new _directory before using tar, if the directory where you want to extract doesn't exist yet. But instructing tar to do everything for you is much more elegant, so you can do it all in one go. tar -xvf test.tar --1-top-level equals new _directory, and it all happens all in one go, which is very, very elegant, very quick. These are the most commonly used tar commands, but the utility is very versatile and can be used in many other ways. If you don't like reading manuals in the terminal, you may find the HTML version of the tar manual easier to browse. Link in the description. Okay, as always, thanks very much for watching.